Hey guys, what's up? Goatus here, bringing you a Heroes of the Storm video. Today we're playing as E.T.C, and I'm joined with Knight, who's playing Greymane. We have Stiches, Tychus, and Raynor. And I'm just going to rewind really quick so I can catch that enemy team. Is a Gazlo, a Nubarak, Vallera, Lunara, and Valla. And we're on the Warhead Junction. E.T.C is an awesome frontline melee warrior, very tanky and able to really help his team with a lot of cool abilities and also really disrupt the enemy team as well as a little bit of self-sustain. So his Q ability is a power slide. You slide through an enemy and you stun him. His W is called Face Melt. It will do an AoE around E.T.C and knock everyone back. His E is called Guitar Solo, which gives him some healing. And then his D ability, which is a passive, is called Rockstar, which whenever he uses an ability, nearby allies gain attack speed. So pretty cool. Let's dive into this match. Level 1, we take Block Party. I'm thinking about all the physical attack damage and wanting to block against that. So you can see we power slide through that Vallera, able to stun her, then knock her back. Stiches grabs her with the hook, and just like that, we're already got the enemy Valla down. Now, important to go ahead and start getting that experience, and that gives us a little bit of an advantage. We want to keep that going. The enemy Lunara and Gazlo here in the middle. You can see Gazlo's charging up for his laser. We're just going to back away. No reason to get hit by that. And we don't. Now, E.T.C can be a little mana dependent in the beginning. And he also needs a team that can really follow up on his stuns, especially when you get to level 10. And this is an excellent team comp for that. We're going to rotate top here, keep the Nubarak and Valla from doing whatever they want. You can see we could power slide through here simultaneously while Knight jumps in with Greymane, and able to get a lot of damage done very quickly on the Nubarak. And, you know, getting really close to dying here, and you can just hit the E, and you can see I get a little bit of healing. It's not a lot, but it's the difference between dying and not dying. So Greymane able to get the Valla. We'll power slide through right as the Nubarak tries to disengage, but a little too slow on his part, and we're able to get the kill on the Nubarak, which is pretty good timing, I think, on our part here. I'd imagine that we'll probably get warheads here in a moment. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was hoping that would have been a little better timing, but that's all right. We're just going to keep rotating here. If you go with the, I think it's Prog Rock at level 1, rotating is very important to get those health globes because it allows you to gain extra healing, and then you help your team by healing. We'll just go ahead, stun, and then that allows him to grab him with the hook, and just like that, Stiches and I, teamwork, able to get that Gazlo down, so we can go in for this warhead. The enemy Nubarak and Lunara are going to try their best to poke here, but they're going to have a hard time against this very tanky front line. As you can see there, I did a power slide and went through the terrain. That is because of our level 4 talent we took, which is called Crowd Surfer. Allows us to go through terrain and walls. The enemy Lunara able to go ahead, get the stun on her, and then get her with the face melt and knock her back and get the kill. So a lot of damage there. The enemy Gazlo coming in and trying to disrupt, dropping the turret, which is really annoying. We'll power slide through, body block him in, then we can face melt him. You can see both Stiches and I kind of get crammed up here in this corner. Gazlo trying to keep poking at us, but that's alright. We'll just go ahead and grab this before they can do anything, and we'll power slide away from the enemy team to escape. And we have the nuke, pretty sizable level advantage. Looks like we got the nuke on bottom too, and was able to drop that as well. We'll go ahead and hearth here, top back off on the mana and health. Like I said, E.T.C can go through that mana pretty quickly in a prolonged team fight, as you'd imagine. The enemy Lunara sitting in the middle lane. Looks like Tychus and Raynor, the StarCraft brothers down there, are just doing fine. Getting a pretty good push perhaps on the bottom lane. Knight diving in there. Now we're going to come up here. Just take this vision. It just helps them from killing us and getting a good gank on us. We'll kill these eyes here from Lunara. We don't want them to have any extra vision. And fully anticipating getting the gank on this Lunara here if we can. We'll power sight through, then we can knock her back into the terrain, able to hit her a couple of times here. Unfortunately, get pushed out here, trying to avoid the tower shots. The enemy in Nubarak's going to come in, and he's going to escape. Oh, we'll just keep going. There's no reason to press the issue. We have the nuke. We don't want to die and leave it somewhere. We're going to take Pinball Wizard at level 7. Hard engage there on my part. I'm going to try and get out of here. The enemy Lunara is going to hit me with the poison, and not enough to kill me, though. I need to be more careful. Don't want to drop that. If they're all sitting there in middle, I should just go a different route, and it looks like that's what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to go bottom, find a safe place to drop this nuke. So, level 7 town, we took Pinball Wizard. That allows us to deal increased damage with our face melt after power side. Deals 200% more damage. And I pretty much routinely follow up power slide with the face melt. That's like a instinctual thing for me. Almost to a fault where I use it and sometimes don't need to. But because I use this talent, it's worth using. We're going to come up here, and it looks like the enemy in Nubarak's going to try to get away. We'll just stun him, and then we can knock him back a little bit and buys our enemy team, or excuse me, buys our friendly team some time to rotate, and able to get the kill on a Nubarak. E.T.C. super powerful in terms of lockdown on an enemy team. You really can't outduel anybody, but you can bully somebody around for a long time with him. Oh, we win the race to level 10. Gonna give us a really big advantage for the team fights here for the next level. And we went with Mosh Pit, which is an AoE area stun. It is channeled. It's a pretty sizable stun, and you can really quickly turn the tides of a fight with a good Mosh Pit. So, looks like we have the Nubarak and the Gazlo coming up here. They're going to both try to work on me. I'm just going to power slide. I can knock them back if I need to. Stiches comes up to give us a hand. We go ahead and pop the guitar solo and get a little extra healing. And it looks like the hook from Stiches grabs one of the beetles from a Nubarak, which is really an ideal counter inadvertently to him. So we're going to rotate down here to mid and try and grab this Valla. Now Lunara is down here also. I think this is probably my big mistake of the game here. I power slide through, miss it. I should just leave here. Valla, Vallera, and Lunara, you can see I throw the mosh pit. Was hoping for a little more follow-up. Unfortunately, I died. It dropped the nuke like a fucking noob. And I'm just going to own up to it. There's no reason not to. And unfortunately, so does our Greyman, which is unfortunate. So we give them 2 nukes that they didn't have, shouldn't have, but that's okay. Early game nukes, just the nuke damage scales, so, and they really wasted it right there. There was no reason to drop both of those there. That building was almost dead. They could have used that on another lane or on a tier 2 defense, but that's fine if that's what they want to do. I'm not going to complain about that. And that's going to be really, when you're playing with E.T.C, learning where you can and can't get away. You can see, try to power slide in there, catch that Lunara, and with the stun, unfortunately just miss, but that's alright. We got all this front section down. Again, would have rather used that on this part of the tower, but that's alright. You can see the enemy Lunara is still thinking about coming in here to poke. Stitch is able to grab the Vallera, and he did go Gorge, which he's able to get out of that before he can eat her. Stiches makes a great wombo combo partner with E.T.C, so with gorging and then putting somebody into the mosh pit. Able to just beat up this Anubarak really quickly. You can see we've got the Gazlo there. Take him out of the fight for a little bit. We kill him, no problem. And the 5 of us are rotating really well together here, so gives us a really big advantage. At level 13, we take Face Melt, which makes your face melt. Give a slow. So when you hit somebody with your W, they get, I think it's like a 30% slow for 2 seconds. They gradually, that's what I'm looking for, fades off. You can see a power slide there, catch that Vallera, so we come in on the other side of her, then we knock her back into our friendly team and get the kill on her. Lunara still trying to push here. We're just going to power slide away and get out of here. We've got everybody alive. Just in time for nukes. We're going to go up top and secure this nuke here. We'll grab this vision real quick. We're just going to run away, actually. We're about half health and don't want to be messing with Lunara. Unfortunately, she does get us there. Able to power slide away. You can see it's slowly ticking that poison damage. There's no fountain here, but I decided I'm going to try to hearth. Then I realized I'm not going to make the hearth. Stop hearthing. Hit E to get the guitar solo. That little bit of health keeps me from dying, and our friendly Stiches is able to grab that Lunara, pull her in, get the kill on her. So what should have been a kill for the enemy team on me ends up killing the Lunara, and I get out very close to death, but still alive. And that's a testament to the survivability of E.T.C., how much punishment he can really take. It's really impressive. Stiches on point with the hooks in this game. Able to grab the Valla, pull her in, get that kill. We're going to just work this first tower down really quick. This team is really a good comp. Seems to be working just fine. I think right now, double warrior, it seems to be more important than anything else. I mean, I know this is quick match, but it just seems to be really strong. And this beer is really good. So, some of the friendly team hearth back to go ahead and defend bottom. Now, they've gotten pretty good pushes themselves. You can see our top tower almost dead. And they've got a really good push on mid lane right now. And we need to really focus and do something about that. Stiches looking to get a kill there, but misses out. We're going to power slide through and then get the mosh pit. Able to... He gorged on one of them. I couldn't tell which one, Gazlo, and then able to hold that Valla off from killing anybody. Stitch is probably going to go down here, but we're going to power slide through, get the kill on the Gazlo, get the prog rock going, or excuse me, the guitar solo going, and then our Tychus and Raynor come up at a perfect timing. Again, walking out of this fight with very little health and able to get a couple of kills here. So we're just going to go ahead and looks like these guys want to capture boss. Probably not a bad idea. We seem to have a pretty good advantage here. Plus they're down Valla and Gazlo. We are down Stiches, and their Gazlo is going to be back here, but we've got a lot of damage. It looks like Tychus popped Odin. The enemy Vallera comes in, does see us, but decides just to leave. There's really nothing she was going to be able to do anyways. I'm going to rotate down. Stitch is warning this area is dangerous. I don't disagree with him at all. Looks like Lunara is going to send in something to scout. Get the last couple of blasts off from the Odin there from the Tychus, able to disrupt the enemy team's dive in. Vallera very out of position and going to have a hard time getting out of this. We're able to power slide, and it looks like our Tychus goes down. However, Nubarak gets caught really out of position here. We're able to disrupt this, and we could just keep knocking people back and stunning them. You could see Nubarak didn't get the follow-up he thought from that Valla because we stunned her and then knocked her out of position. So, really what should have been probably, 2 kills for them. They did get the Tychus, but weren't able to get anything else. Stiches giving pursuit here. Kind of a ballsy move, but he is tanky. And you can see Valla not expecting to find us there, give her a little body block and a hit, and we're able to kill her. Just missed out on the Nubarak, but that's alright. Nubarak's not going to be able to contest this, not against 3 of us, that's for sure. He's going to get the hell out of there. If he's smart, we'll just go ahead, grab this warhead. Damn Beetle is hitting me. Nubarak overstays his welcome, and he should have just left while he could. He should have escaped to the right side of the map and gotten out of there, but hindsight's 2020. So, as you can see, there's still another nuke here, and I'm pinging the friendly team here. I understand that they are getting the camp up top defended against, which is good. But Stitch is really just kind of wasting time here fighting Lunara. He gorges her, but there's no follow-up. I don't know what he thinks he's going to do. He's probably still going to die. One of my problems here, you can see I hesitated and decided, maybe I'll go help him. But the nuke is more powerful. then helping him out. He is able to get out of there, surprisingly. This is after the patch where they buffed Stiches. They gave him considerable amount of extra health. So very tanky front line now. Is not as squishy as he was. And I am on the Discord with Knit Knight, so just letting her know, hey, can you come down here and grab this nuke? So that's why there was no pinging needed after that. But I would have kept pinging that. I can't grab it because I already have a nuke. So we're just going to keep pushing in here. Looks like we're getting pretty good lane pressure here. Would have been nice if Stiches cleared out that middle lane just to help our waves come through, but that's alright. And we're just going to get out of here. No reason to die and leave another nuke. I don't know why I got the AFK warning. I'm guessing because I hadn't attacked anything, but I was moving. I was waiting for somebody to get the damn nuke, so I was trying to guard that. That was a little frustrating. So we'll go ahead and we could power slide through here, get the stun, knock him back. Now you can see we're going to go ahead and pop mosh pit right as he spits out the Valla, and right into the mosh pit she gets stunned, and a really good combo kill there, and you can see Stiches giving a little love. Always nice when you have a friendly team that's not a bunch of dicks. I'm so adamant about that. Doubled up here on the nukes. Probably should have spread those out, I think, but what's done is done. We're going to go in here, kill this this tower. And looking for Tychus and Raynor. Gravitron Bomb grips us up together. But we're able to get out of there. Power slide through. Try and disrupt the enemy team diving in on the Stiches. Stiches very tanky. I'm really surprised watching this back just how much he was able to live through. At 20, we were going to take Storm Shield. And at 16, we took Aggressive Shredding, which reduces the cooldown on our guitar solo when we basic attack. So that's pretty powerful. Able to get the kill there on the Vallera, and they drop a nuke right here by their base, and I want this thing. So we pop Storm Shield, give ourselves a little extra defense. We're going to continue diving in. Good stun there. Able to get that going and get the kill on the Valla and also the Nubarak now. So all 5 members of the enemy team are dead. We're going to pick up this nuke and drop it, and that's going to be GG. Really a fun game. Very surprised at how tanky Stiches is. This isn't a Stiches video, but damn, that's impressive. And as you could tell, E.T.C, very hardcore, great way to dive and control a team battle. Really a lot of fun to play. So if you guys are looking at picking up a melee warrior, he's a great one to pick up. And we get the MVP with the 4 kills, 17 assists, and plenty of damage taken. What it doesn't count is all the awesomeness we did in between with the stuns and the knockbacks, which helped get all those kills. So we'll take a quick look at the stats and also the talents, and then we're done here. That's the E.T.C video. I wanted to get something a little cooler than support, because let's face it, support in quick matches, it's a fate worse than death. There you go. There's the stats. Nothing that jumps out at you. Just all around very good performance. Talents, we took Block Party at level 1. Crowd Surfer at level 4. We take Pinball Wizard at level 7. Mosh Pit at level 10. Face Smelt at 13. We also take Aggressive Shredding at 16. And Storm Shield at level 20. But that's it for Stiches, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.